Hello everyone. I just wanted to kind of give you guys a rough update on my computer because as you know, I was going to upload a video the other day, and the reason why I didn't, if you didn't catch the update on my discussions part of YouTube or Twitter, is the fact that Sony Vegas, for some reason, decided to flub up the render because somehow it created a audio file only, and so there's no video. It was just the audio file, but it said it was MP4, but it was actually just audio, and so it went straight to Windows Media Player instead, and just played the audio, which was really weird. But it also said it was 55 minutes in length, which was the initial actual uncut video. Because usually I record two 20-minute sessions on or games on Rocket League per recording session, and so it was gonna actually be around 22 minutes long, roughly 21-22 minutes, and and it was all set up to do that. I made sure all the settings, like I triple checked it all. It's fine. But it came out somehow as purely audio. Yet it said it was MP4, but it comes out as audio only. And I'm listening to music currently. These actually suddenly started working right before my computer decided that it would suddenly start working audio. Which right now, obviously, it is, because I have it connected to my thing up top here. But yeah. Anyway, so, but of course I could do that because my computer randomly decided it was going to start letting me have audio again. Don't ask me why. Anyway, anyway, I have audio back again, and I say again because day before yesterday, I was just going to start doing everything. Computer, was it yesterday? Maybe it was yesterday. Actually, no, I think it was yesterday. Anyway, my computer suddenly said, nope, you're not going to have audio anymore. It was yesterday. It was halfway through a video, and it just, audio, same thing as before. It just suddenly didn't exist. And I messed with the audio settings and everything. You could set it to 100 or whatever. No audio. And I instantly clicked, I knew what happened. It did it again. And so I had to go through the fire, blazing loops and all that. It made me jump through the last time. Yeah, and now I have audio back. But, yeah, a load of things happened yesterday, and then the day before yesterday, my body, I couldn't tell if it was wavering and potentially getting sick again, or if it was just, it was just being weird because it was, on its final verge of getting over the final hump to recovery. And obviously I'm better now, so I feel a lot better and everything. But I'm definitely finally past being sick, which is funny because I'd say yesterday was the first day that I could definitely say I was not sick anymore, which means that was almost a week. It was a day short of being a week because it was last Sunday night and now today. No, actually yesterday was Sunday. Never mind. So that was almost a whole week. It wasn't quite, if you're exact on hours, because it was that morning that I could tell I definitely was, and through the rest of the day I could tell I wasn't sick anymore. So basically I would not shut up, and I wanted to strangle myself, because God, I wanted to make myself shut up, but I could not make myself shut up because I don't have an off switch. But anyway, 22 years stuck with myself never shutting up when I get in talkative moods. Anyway, yeah, so that's basically the update. It's basically my computer's being funky and stuff, and so I want to run a bunch of maintenance stuff, so that's what I'm doing with it right now, other than listening to music. I'm going to do, of course, a bunch of deep virus scans, and just for the heck of it, and various other things to try and clear up issues, but I know for the most part it's just the computer being the hunk of junk it is, so I don't know what the heck is going to happen for videos again. I honestly don't. Even if it wasn't being as funky as it is, I could still try and produce videos. on occasion, but it would not be near as frequent as normal, and I probably wouldn't be producing almost any videos either in terms of recording them, because again, I can't trust this thing. Like, it's just, you never know when it's just gonna decide to have a heart attack and temporarily decide it's dead before it suddenly is like, oh hey, I'm fine for the moment, of course, until you try and do something and then I'm gonna die again. It's basically how this thing works. So it's like, nice. HP seriously needs to put this NV on under their compact brand. Let's change the name compact to Height of the Putrid Sewer Sludge as the name of the company, because that's literally what it is. Like, you can't really get worse trash than what that is. So anyway, that's it. So for the update, just listening to various electronic music and stuff right now, for the heck of it. Yeah, so I don't know what to do. Like, it's really annoying because I really badly want to record more videos and really badly want to keep producing the videos, but I can't do it because I'm restrained by my computer. It's like, it just keeps preventing me no matter what I try to do. If I try and compromise and make a workaround through it, I can't end up doing it, because next thing you know, it causes another issue for that, and then that's I have to scratch that, you know. And I'm basically in a catch-22. I'm in a wall, basically. I can't get out of. So I don't think I can be producing any videos. And also, I really badly, like I have for a long time, and every day it actually gets more and more incredibly important that I do these certain things personally for me and in my life to be able to move myself forward, that I keep putting off because you know, procrastination, gaming, and updating you guys, I don't know, making videos, whatever, dealing with this computer and all that other stuff, coping with things and stuff like that. So I mean, I just got to get a step on that. So I don't even know if I can really keep frequently on social media or keep up with you guys, you know, via vlogs or whatever. I honestly think the videos are going to become really sparse on my channel for an indefinite amount of time. I don't know how long. Obviously various updates will come up, maybe a vlog or two, I don't know. But it's going to be a long ass time before I'm going to have, you know, anybody's going to be able to afford the amount of money it would take to build or buy a new PC. So yeah. And the thing is that I really don't want to build my own PC. I mean, I want to. I've always wanted to, just so I know, because you know, I know what I'm putting into it. I know what kind of quality it is, how it works, what it is, all that stuff, right? But at the same time, I'm literally the level above granny level in tech. So, and I really hate tech. And I'm super ADHD, and the way I work with my ADHD and the way I learn stuff, it's almost impossible for me to be able to even have the motivation, any motivation levels, to be able to actually build my own computer and know what the heck I'm doing and learn about it. Because, yeah, it would be easy and it'd be good knowledge to have, but that's just, I can't help that's how I learn. I have to be interested. If I'm not interested, I don't usually learn. I mean, I can learn it, but it's gonna instantly fly right on my head again, right after I learned it. It's like, no, well, I don't remember that anymore. Oh well, you know, didn't enjoy it anyway. Like, I struggle with math all the time because I know a lot more math than I give myself credit for and things like that. But it's my most hated subject, and it was the most boring subject. So naturally, that's the one that took me the longest to learn. And the most strained to learn, but also the quickest to fly right out of my head. It's like, oh, well, that's gone. Even though it's not actually gone. It's like my mom says, none of the things I've learned are actually gone. I do remember them. It's the fact that you have somebody usually has to then pry and dig into my head and figure out what they need to hit to make my brain go, oh, and then usually really slowly start to piece it together and pick it back up again. But, you know, it's a laggy recall because it's like, it only gets excitement from the fact it can remember it or something. But that's about it. And then it's like, oh, I hate this though. So why am I remembering this? You know, what use is this for me? Anyway, yeah. But anyway, I could fight myself and do that just to know what kind of a PC I did. But again, that's going to be so far out. So I mean, like, just getting a new computer is going to be endless amounts of time out there. That also puts me in such amounts of pain because that makes me not be able to produce any of these videos that I have sitting on my computer, that I've had sitting on my computer now for a half a month. Actually, some of them I've had sitting on there for a month and a half. Not just a half a month and a half of a month. And I can't do anything with them. They're just sitting there all alone by themselves, abandoned because I can't do anything with them. Crying out like, why don't you love me? I do, but I can't do anything with you because of this fucking computer. And, you know, I have such a passion and a drive to want to do gaming YouTube, and I was just getting into it. And of course, that's when life takes a crap on you and says, oh, goodbye, kid. Not a chance. Goodbye. You're wrecked. And you're not going to be able to do this for a very long time. Have fun. I fucking hate you, you piece of shit. I don't know, but yeah, that's like, I'm literally at a wall, and I just keep banging my head against it, intentionally, out of frustration, even though it doesn't get me anywhere, and kicking it out of being mad at it, because it's just like, every time, it's literally like you just scream that at that supposed wall, every damn time this happens, I swear. Especially for me, in my life, but it always takes forever to find the way that life intentionally left open for you to discover. Ugh. But yeah, so I have literally no clue like how long it's gonna be at all before I can produce gaming videos again on my channel. It's gonna be a hell of a long time. I really apologize for that. And I don't know like how much more pain you guys, like how much more pain that puts you guys in versus me, but I think I'm probably gonna be the most pain from that, because God, I literally have such a drive and a passion. I just really want to do these videos, and I can't do them because I'm screwed. You know, like I watch these. While I've been sick, I've been watching marathoning the various videos, but I was mainly on the tail end there. I was marathoning, even through last night. I was marathoning the Season 2 of Harass's City Skylines. And God, I love everything he does in that. And it just, like he says, you know, he said in one of the beginning episodes, you know, there, on the first 10, he said, you know, it's like, it just, you know, it makes me want to, I go back and I watch these videos again, and it makes me I inspire myself to want to do it again. I want to keep expanding it. I want to keep doing it. It inspires me to want to make videos more, and it just excites me for it and all that. And it's like, exactly. And I said, and I find myself the whole time. It's like I can relate so much to exactly how he feels and how he reasons and stuff like that, and what gives him his motivation and stuff with it all. You know, he's all about the aesthetics, and I'm like, that's exactly what I always found I get from games, especially like city builders and stuff. I love aesthetics so much. You know, and the random little things, even like AI, random little AI things. They can be the littlest things that don't seem to do much, but for, say, me and him, it drives us up a wall. Because it's like, no, that's not right. You know what I mean? That's aesthetically unnerving, you know? It's unhinging. It just makes you want to go mad. So, I don't know. Yeah, City Skylines does need to tweak a lot of AI stuff, though. Oh, because some of the traffic doesn't make any sense. Although I noticed in his series, I don't know if it's a mod or what it is. Now, see, that's my ADHD now, randomly running off on another subject, but his bus lanes are never used by anything but buses, which is what bus lanes is technically supposed to be used for. Although here in Portland, bus lanes are sparse, but when they're there are cars that tend to use it, but usually it's it's because there's a stupid max train or something going down the center of the road, and so you only have two little narrow lanes because it's a high density urban area, right? Two little narrow lanes you can fit into. But anyway, but usually the cars stay to the lane in between the bus lane and the max. But the point is, it's they do share it sometimes, but for the most part, it's just a bus only lane. Buses are supposed to go in the bus only lanes. That's why they're called bus only, right? But for me, in my city skylines, that's not the case. That I can have a bus lane and it doesn't do jack crap because everyone piles into that lane for some reason. I mean, yeah, they usually use the other lanes, but they like to not even overflow. It's just like there's loads of people that also choose to just ride the bus lane for no reason. I don't understand why. It's like, why do these stupid cars drive in the stupid bus lane all the time? They crowd it. But for him, they don't do it. Ever, almost. There's a rare occasion you'll see one driving down that bus lane, but usually it's not there's only buses. And I'm like, why can't I have that? But again, that's like that aesthetic thing, it's the little things that really, really can piss you off. But at the same time, for me, it does so much, not just aesthetics, but even more so in AI and then clearing up traffic. It just makes sense to tweak that so that you don't have any cars unless they're going to turn, right? And they don't want to be in the crowded lane, I guess. They can do that, I guess. But I can't have that, apparently. I don't know what it is. It might be a mod. I don't know. Anyway. I just keep going ADHD. Now I'm just traveling subject to subject to subject to subject to subject, and I cannot stop myself from ever doing that. It's so difficult. I can never just say my point and leave. I was about to, and the next thing you know, something I said twinged my brain. Next thing you know, I was off on one subject and led to another. I'm sorry. Anyway, so yeah, I'm really bad about that. Anyway, yeah, so it's going to be agonizing. Oh yeah, I know how to say this because it really pains me so much to not be able to make videos, and then I went off on that because I've been watching the series. But yeah, we're just so similar in so many ways. But yeah, it's. But if you can imagine, you hear the sheer excitement in his voice and all that, and the fun he has and all that, and the passion and all that, and the sincerity. Imagine him running into the same wall I am right now. We both just, I'm sure he'd be just like me. We're basically feel like we're caged animals and we're going insane. Like a tiger in a 3x4 cage or something. Which actually there's a lot of them that way now, sadly. But it's just like, let me out. I can't handle it in here. Naturally, your instinct is to pace because you're like, Anyway, that's why you see animals pacing back and forth inside their pens and zoos, by the way. It's because they're bored, they're annoyed, they're stressed, and they just want to go home. But no. Petty humans have to have their way. Anyway. See, now I'm going to send myself on that subject. Anyway, so, yeah. Words. I'm so sorry. I can't do it. I just can't even. I can't stop myself. It's so difficult. Oh my god. The struggle is real. Anyway. Yeah, so, I've been in pain this whole time, and I feel like a caged animal. I'm being driven absolutely ballistic by not being able to make videos, and knowing that it's going to be so incredibly long before my imprisonment ends. I just hope I can make it so that it's not as long as it seems like it's going to be. Because, God, I'm in so much pain. I actually literally feel like I'm about to cry now. I'm just like, I want to feel sorry for myself so bad. Doesn't do any good, but I literally think I might actually cry now. But yeah, it's just like, I want to do it so bad. Such a drive and a passion. I wanted to record videos yesterday. I'm like, oh yeah, I can't do that. Anyway, yeah, so that's the position I'm in, and that's the position the channel's in, and I don't know how often I can update you guys here via the Kindle. I don't know if they'll have vlogs, and if so, when, or what they'll be about, whatever, where they'll be. I don't know how often I'll be on social media and update you there or whatever, or on YouTube, because, again, I really just need to kick myself in the ass and get moving and adult and do the things I need to do for myself. And after all, if I do that, I will be working myself more towards independence, and eventually I will get independent, and that'll make me incredibly happy inside, and all warm and fuzzy. You know, I'll be able to sustain myself, hopefully. Sort of. Yeah. Anyway, except I'd have to live in a shared living situation, because even with a minimum wage job, 48 plus hours, you can't afford anything here right now. Anywhere, even really close to here, really. So, unless you move, but that costs, of course, endless amounts of extra funds and planning and having a job there, knowing that you're, if for a fact you're going to have it there, blah, 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 etc., etc. Here we go again on the subject. Anyway, yeah. So that's also a struggle and a pain that's driving me up a wall, too. That I have to deal with, but I have to deal with it. So, I've been dating TCV, TheCriminalViolin, and I hope you get the gist of this update that turned from around 5-6 minutes into basically 22 minutes again. I have blabbing. I'm really sorry. But yeah, at least you guys also you hopefully can understand how I feel, where this position this also puts me in. But I understand how you guys are stuck into, and I hope you guys aren't going to be driven too ballistic by this or hurt by it, but yeah. There's a billion other YouTubers out there I can recommend, or that you guys love, that you guys can turn to and see. There's a lot of other small YouTubers you can support and stuff that are really awesome, like Jackie or FlameKnight7. For sure, check him out. He's hilarious as heck. Oh man, lots of Gmod and GTA and stuff, shenanigans. But yeah, so I've been Dan. He's 50 Million. Hope you got the gist of this. See you later, and bye bye.